Good morning, folks. Another beautiful Friday, 1st of July, year 2022 is half done. I decided I'll read lots of books this year and I finished 189 books since 11th of January. So potentially in the next 11 days, like 6 months, I will be finishing my 200 books. Now, what's the point of reading all these books? The books are written by experts in respective fields, be it fitness, be it motivation, be it management, be it finance, be it branding, marketing, anything that you want to be an expert, there is a book. So we don't have lots of money to pay for private coaching, tuition, neither the time. So you want to get as much information as possible, isn't it? We all crave for this kind of, oh, give me a diet that I will have my six pack. Oh, give me some tips that I can be a brilliant entrepreneur. Everybody is looking for knowledge. But do you know what? Knowledge is not going to help you. It is action. So, are we taking action from those 189 books that you have read? Are we? Now, most of these books will be a distant memory. You may recall, yeah, that name, that title sounds familiar. Maybe I have read. But no, what you have to do to own that book, you have to take three take home message. Not like knowledge message, but knowledge into action message. Knowledge into changing my practice message. So all of this you're seeing, somebody probably influenced me at some stage to do it. Like somebody probably told me, Deb, don't do instant coffee, that's rubbish, go for ground coffee. And don't go for a cafetiere because the extraction is not great. This is best extraction. Vapor comes out, takes the extract out of the caffeine out of the coffee. Fine. Then somebody says, oh, do you know the secret power of all the Sherpas that in the Himalayas carrying huge amount of stuff on their backpack? They drink fatty coffee. I said, yuck, yuck. How can I put butter in my coffee? And I've been doing it for the last I don't know 2 months, and to be honest, now I don't even realize whether there is a fat in the coffee or not. It doesn't taste any difference, and I'm pretty sure if I don't tell you and slip a little bit of, I won't do that though, a little bit of butter, and you probably, unless you have got a, a tongue of a chef, master chef, you won't know the difference, because I'm pretty good with my tongue. But now I don't feel much difference. Maybe my tongue got accustomed to it. So this does a lot of goodness to your body, particularly if you're fasting. Like I don't normally have any food after I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. This is 1 hour already gone, up until um, up until 1 o'clock, 1:30. I will probably have a few non-caloric drink. Now this is not a non-caloric drink. This has got a calorie in it, but the beauty is that it will not cause insulin spike because fat cannot cause insulin spike. So the target is to keep your body under as less insulin as possible, because insulin is toxic. Insulin is pro-inflammatory. Insulin causes fat deposition. It was irritating me, the power of habit, because if you are habitually doing something, and now as I'm filming, I'm seeing my eggs are not filled in, and this is what happens. Addiction or bad habit, as you call it, or good habit or power habits or linchpin habits, they're all very, very important, because after a while you will find it more difficult not to do the habit rather than to do the habit. Suppose I run almost every day, and if I don't run, I feel uncomfortable. And for majority, it will be to run you are uncomfortable. So this is a strange way human body and mind works. So similarly, we read books and listen to podcasts, and I kind of believe that modern diet, all the processed food and fast food, it doesn't have enough nutrients. So you go for the credible sources of supplements, and no, this is for day one, day two. So there are seven. So basically, this is 2 weeks of supplements I just filled in this morning. And one of these supplements, I'm going to give you all the details. The purpose of this quick video, which is already 4 minutes 51 seconds, is action is more important than knowledge. Read books fine, good. Your mind will broaden and all that stuff. You can have very good talk in a small party gathering and amaze people with your knowledge and wisdom and stuff. But am I walking my talk? That's way more important. You don't have to talk, just walk your talk or intended talk. Then I heard about the real bad health of our nasal cavity or sinuses. The sinuses around your nose, very, very important, because sinuses produce the nitric oxide, and that actually dilates our blood vessels, increases oxygen extraction. You don't get peripheral vascular disease. But most of us are walking with a blocked sinus or unhealthy sinus or catarrh. And if you're a smoker or live in an environment with pollution, then it's way more difficult, because the cilia, the small fibers which sweep away the dust, is not working properly. So then I started this new practice: put a little bit of salt, put a little bit of tap water, and it's warm water, and then you do call nasal douche. Now this is not very nice thing to see or to do, but this protects my sinuses. So this time I had COVID, but I bounced back rather promptly, 2 days only. So what you need to do, you need to put it to one nostril and push a little bit of water. Can you see what happens? So this is upside down. So if you push like this, water come out like this. So water will go and hit your nasopharynx inside the nose, and you might want to die when you do that for the first time, because it is really uncomfortable. But do it gently, gently, and now I can wash my sinuses very easy. So my sinuses are all open up. Yes, the viruses will attack, because there is always virus in your nasal passages, always bacteria in your mouth, always bacteria on the skin, in the gut. They're everywhere. But as long as you keep cleaning it, you keep the bad ones down, good ones up. And then I read a book on Minimalist, and then I changed everything. So this is my shaving kit, this much. Then one day I went to a public toilet, and it was so yucky, smelly. I decided I will never enter a public toilet without this. Then another book, they said that once we eat solid food, if we don't do mouthwash, or at least take out the solid food, that will cause dental decay. So now even if I eat any solid food, snacks, I will do a quickly mouthwash. Not, this is a very gentle brush, so you don't have to brush. You just take away all the food particles. Then another book about NSDR, non-sleep deep rest. They say that if you shut down your brain around lunchtime-ish for 15 minutes, then chance of memory loss, dementia, improved brain function, all very, very good. So now routinely I will shut down my ear. These are earmuffs. Can you see? Because if you're working in your office, you cannot cut out the sound, so you basically block the sound. You can use headgear, and also I have got eye patch. And then I will sit in my chair, and if I can have a recliner, there are many recliners in the hospital post COVID now, staff well-being and etc. I just go and just don't talk. Just don't talk. Don't even think. Just focus on your breathing. Breathe in and out. It is not sleep. Remember, this is non-sleep deep rest. Breathe in and out. There are many other alternatives. One called meditation, NSDR, yoga nidra. Then there is self-hypnosis. There is an app called Reverie. Again, I read about Reverie in another book. So as you can see, knowledge is not powerful. Action is powerful, because knowledge you take, you give, fine, you're knowledgeable, and that will help other people, but it is not going to help you. The thing that will help you is the action, and the actions make habits, and the habits changes you into a different you. So now you are a healthy you run every morning, you're minimalist, you're not fussed about a lot of expensive gadgets and stuff. You don't stop earning, but you better utilize that money to help others, or maybe fund your other projects. So Another thing is weight. Like I went to Turkish barber shop, and I saw they're putting a soft towel into microwave and then putting it in your face. It makes the shaving so much easier. So I started doing that. Before shaving, I will put it in the microwave there, and and touch it to my face, and it's quite difficult. It's very hot when it comes out, and then the shaving takes half the time. So all of these are just telling that don't just acquire knowledge, put it into practice. That and only that will change our life. Have a great day.